Hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever part of the world you're watching us from. We are back again. How is everyone doing? How is our weekend going? We are sorry we are a little bit late today. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone for tuning in today. My name still remains Doris, originally from Nigeria, based in Ireland. A mom of three, a stay-at-home mom, and a digital business mentor. Here with me is my business partner, Sister Ife. Please, can you introduce yourself and tell us where you're tuning in from, please?
Thank you so much, Sister Doris, for giving me an opportunity like this to reintroduce myself. For the benefit of those who are meeting us for the first time, my name remains Ife. I am a wife and a mom of three lovely children. I am originally a Nigerian resident in the United States. I am an online business owner. I'm also a mentor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Today, again, we are going to be talking about a wonderful topic that's shifting from short time thinking to a legacy thinking. You know, a lot of people focus their mind and their thoughts on short time thinking. Paycheck, maybe from their 9 to 5 job. That is what they are thinking and everything depend on. But we are here today to tell you that you can shift from short-term thinking to a legacy thinking. What do we mean by legacy thinking? A legacy thinking is not planting a seed today. Like when you plant a seed today, you have to water it and wait for it to bear fruit for generation to come, not just for you alone. Because as a tree will keep on bearing fruits. So it's not only you that will be eating that fruit, your generation will be eat part of that fruit. That is what we mean by legacy thinking. So we are going to talk about some points. I'm going to talk about one, and my business partner will talk about another one, making it two. So the first one is shifting your legacy shape. No, your legacy shape. You're shifting your legacy shape from
Check bygone.
your legacy shape. Sorry about that. Okay, shifting your thoughts from short time to long time thinking. So when we talk about short time thinking, we are talking about now, what you're getting now, and how you are going to solve that problem now, or how you're going to deal with that thing now. But when you talk about legacy, it's generational. For this business that we talk about every day, is generational. The thinking that we are thinking, the plan that we have for this business is for generational, not for now. Your job can be for now, and your business or the what you're building by the side might be for one, but this particular business we are doing is for a legacy. Why do I say it's for a legacy? It's a business that you can transfer to your children, they will transfer to their own children until your eighth generation. That is why we said it's a legacy business. So how are you going to shift your mind from thinking for short time to legacy one? Is building this business. When you build a business that you know that is not going to end with you, your thinking is going to change. Your mindset is going to change from short time to long time, which is legacy thinking. Because you are sure that if you're no more, you're building the business already. If you're no more, that your children is not going to suffer, that your children is going to inherit the business that you're building now. That is why we said shifting from short-term thinking to a legacy thinking. This business will help you to achieve that because the business have a pension plan. This pension plan, when you reach to a certain level, you're going to place on permanent salary. And that permanent salary is what you can transfer to your children, and they will transfer to their own children until your eighth generation. That is why we said from short time to long time. And your mindset is going to shift as well from thinking about short time to a long time. Once you sign up and you know the package of the business that you know everything that you're going to earn from the business. it will change your thinking. It will change your mindset as well. So without wasting much time, let me hand over to my brother to tell us what you think about shifting your mindset from short-time thinking to a legacy thinking.
Thank you so much, Sister Doris, for the opportunity you've given me to speak. Yes, our topic today is thinking from short term to legacy. When we talk about short term thinking, we are, we are talking about thinking about now, not about the future. When we talk about legacy, we are talking about thinking about not just now or the future, but for generations, something that you can pass on to your generation. You're thinking about what you can do to build a lasting wealth or whatever it is that can, live after you to your generations unborn. So I'm going to talk about short-term wins, that short-term wins do not build long-term stability. When you are thinking about short-term, you're talking about instant gratification, what you get now. And that doesn't is not it, it doesn't build a long-term stability because you're just thinking about now. I'll give you an example. One example for short-term win is something like you doing an overtime at your place of work. You do an overtime, you get paid. The joy of that extra income lasts for the immediate because it's given you a little boost in your income to solve your immediate problems. But it doesn't go beyond that. Once you finish celebrating that extra income, use it to pay the bills you need to pay, it fades away. The joy of that income fades away because it's done. It was for a specific purpose for now, and that has been achieved. It doesn't have the strength or the capacity to last longer than when you need it. But when you are talking about building a long-term something that will be stable, that can last for generations, you're asking yourself a question. How can I do something that will last? Not, okay, I need overtime. How can I get overtime to do this? No, you're thinking about beyond now. You're thinking about the future. And that future is, how can I do this? How can I build something that will outlast me? Something that will live beyond me? Something that my generations, my children, their children can enjoy. That is a legacy. You're now not thinking about short term, you're thinking about leaving a legacy, you're thinking about long term. So you see, our business is an investment. And when you think about building a legacy, you're thinking about not job, you're talking about investment. It's only investment that can build a legacy. Your day-to-day job cannot build a legacy. It gives you short-term wins, but it can build a legacy for you. So when you move from short-term thinking to long-term thinking, you are now thinking about legacy, what you can do, how you can do it to build something that will last even after you are no more. And that is where our business comes in, because you are building something that will keep growing and growing and growing and growing into generations of yours, not just you, not just for the immediate use, but for the future. And not just your own future, your children's future, your grandchildren's future, your great grandchildren's future. And that is where our business comes in. Our business is for legacy building. It's not something for today alone. It's for legacy building. It's for you to build wealth for your generations unborn, wealth that you will also enjoy. Because while you're building it, you're enjoying it. And you are also building it for your generations to come. So if you want to build a legacy for your family, then you will have to stop thinking short term. How to pay your bills today, how to pay your credit cards today, how to buy something today. You will think about how to build something that will last, not something that will end with you. That is how to shift your thinking. That question is very, very critical. How do I build something that will last? Then your brain is thinking about legacy and long term, not short term. So if you want to build something that will outlast you, then you have to start shifting your thoughts from today and now to the future. And you do that by shifting your mindset to growth mindset, because legacy is about growth. It's something that will keep growing. And unless you have a growth mindset, you cannot think about something that will keep growing, that you can leave for your family. So we're encouraging you today, even if you're working, to start thinking less about today. Is the thought of today that leads us to working long hours, doing overtimes, taking multiple jobs, because we are just thinking about how do we pay our bills. The bills today, the bills that you're seeing, that is recurrent, is what is paramount in your head. You're not thinking about, after this bill, what about my future? What about the future of the children I brought into the world? What about the future of my generations unborn? The earlier we start moving our thought from short wins to lasting wins or legacy, the better for us. And it's only when you start thinking about that you can start thinking about investment. Investment in any form is building a legacy, because you're not just investing for you, you're investing for your generations unborn. So if you are looking for, if you are looking to think beyond today, then we're inviting you to take a look to our business. Our business is not just for today or something that will be giving you passive income. It goes beyond that. It is much more greater than that. It is a place where you can build a legacy for you and your loved ones. And that legacy, I must tell you, doesn't come in one day. Like I said, you are building something that grows, that keeps growing, even when you are no more, it keeps growing. And that doesn't happen in one day. Short term happens in one day. Long term happens over years, months, or years. It depends. It can take you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to actually break through. It can take you 5 to 6 years to break through, but keep consistent, knowing what you are going for. and knowing that what you are going for is not something that you want to end today. You are not going for an overtime or an extra job to be able to pay your bill. You are going for something that will pay your bill and keep you and your family going for generations. And so that takes time. It's not a get rich quick scheme that we're running. We are building legacies in our business. And legacy building happens over a period of time. It doesn't happen in 1 day or 2 days or 6 months. So we are inviting you once again. Look at the screen, you will see our websites. If you are thinking along that line, along the line of thinking long term and building a legacy, not along the line of today, short term win, let me do overtime and get money and pay this bill, and that's ends it. If you're thinking along that line of building something that is lasting, that is sustainable over generations, then you're in the right place. Give us a message or go to our websites. Put in your name and a functional email address so that when we send you a message, you will get it. And your email, what we're using it for is to send you more information about this business so that you will be grounded in your knowledge of this business before you take the necessary step. I will bring my contribution to an end and go back to my host,
Well,
Doris.
thank you so much, Sister Ife. You just nailed it. Thank you. You heard what she said. We are not just thinking about now. We are thinking about legacy thinking. So if you are here, as she said, and you're thinking about how you're going to start building your own legacy, check this out by choosing any of our websites here. Put in your name and your email address. We are going to send you all the information that you need to get started. You can start with a free webinar. Then from there, we move to the next one. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to use this opportunity to acknowledge Sister Salome Otese. Thank you so much, sis, for passing by, for joining us today. God bless you. Thank you so much for those that do not put anything on the comment section. God bless you all. We are going to see you again tomorrow. We'll be back again tomorrow. God bless you all. Do have a wonderful night, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Have a lovely Saturday. Enjoy yourself, but don't overdo it.